the best ways and fastest ways to get in shape is doing sprinting interval training. There are many ways to do it, and today we're going to do it as follow. We're going to do the warm-up so you are ready to push yourself. Then we have 5 different kinds of sprint working for 30 seconds. We're going to do a high knees and we're going to do some jump lunges, but I will come back to that. Then we have 1 minute of walking around doing a recovery, and we have 1 more minute, make it into 2 minutes, where we're going to focus on our balance. You can always just keep walking around for 2 minutes if you need to do so, and it's all optional if you want to do the balance work with me. Only equipment you need today is good shoes for the jumping part and just some water, and you are all ready. Of course, we're going to finish this session with some stretching. I have turned the beep on. Some of you have suggested that it's good for you, so you can hear when to start and when to stop. And of course, as I always say in all of my sessions here, I am going to push you and I'm going to guide you, and I'm here for you. Therefore, I might stop now and then, and if I were to do this on my own, I would not be able to speak at all while I do the sprinting. So that is what you are going to go for. You are not able to speak to anybody. You're just going to go into yourself, focusing on breathing heavily, and you're going to just do it as good as you can. So 5 different kind of sits, doing the recovery in between. You can, as I said, go just walk around for those 2 minutes, or you can do the balance training with me. So go and get your water, and you are all ready to do this one, where I'm gonna guide you all the way through this session to a much healthier and stronger, and of course, happier you. We are ready, so we're just gonna start out by doing 4 good inhales. So inhaling, up we go, and exhale as we go down again. Keep it moving here. Up we go, engaging your core, your pelvic floor. Your chin is in, and focus on that pelvic floor. Go for a 2 more. That was what I was about to say. And 1 more. Inhaling and exhaling. Tapping right in and lifting that shoulder up. And just do a little bit of stretch and moving your ankle joint so you are ready to do the sprinting in just a few minutes. So bring it up and back again. You gotta put that arm in front of you, so squeezing and stopping the movement by engaging your core. Yes, keep it moving. Do some rotation around your spine, and just bring that leg a little bit further back so you're squeezing your glutes, opening in your hip area. And we're gonna pull it up and down, straightening up. Get a good nice stretch here in your armpit. Make sure that your arms can move all the way up here. So I previously talked about this thing about keep being able to do the full range of motion. And we're gonna go in here. So pulling it up, heels coming up to your buttocks, and just get up on your toes. We're gonna go for a single, single, and a double up. A single, single, double up. Keep moving. And 2, and a single, single, and a few more. Single, single, double up. Single, single, and step it out to the side. Arms forward and stepping to the side. Shoulders are back down. We're just gonna do a little bit of a turn here. So forward here for 4, and right in front here. 2, 3, make a little bit of a turn, and back in front. Yes, 1 more time, a bit of a turn. And to the opposite side, come into center and pushing it forward, opening up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stepping out to the opposite side here. So from side to side, now you're on the opposite side, and we're gonna do a little bit of a turn. Forward and back again. 4, 3, 2, and turn. 4, 3, 2, and turn. 4, yes, you know the drill. Turn here and back into center. 3, 2, and in we go. Swinging it up, and we're gonna force arms out to a Y here. Bring it out to the side. A nice stretch in our chest area. Maybe you've been sitting all day. Maybe you just woke up. Bring it up for 8, and 7. Out to the side with those arms, pulling it out for 4 and 3, 2, and into center here. Over to the side and slowly down, opposite side, stretching, hands on thighs, all the way down, engaging your core, extension and flexion. Bring it over, down again, one more on each, straightening out, slowly down, up again, and one more on this one, and we're just gonna go for a little bit of a bend here, and together, stepping back. It's much better for your knees to step back instead of stepping forward. Bring it back, knee behind toe, chest is up and your chin is in, of course. As you go down, you push your buttocks back, squeezing your glutes, and 2 more on each side. Bring it back and into center. 1 more on each leg. Yes, and maybe you want to grab some water. We are ready for the first one out of the 5 sets in all for today's session. The first one is going to be jump lunges. Then we're going to go with high knees. Then we're going to go back to jump lunges, then high knees and jump lunges. So 3 rounds for the jump lunges, 2 rounds for the high knees. You are pushing yourself, you know it, as much as possible. We have 5 of them. We have the active recovery in between. We're not going to push ourselves very hard in those 2 minutes. The first minute we walk around, the second minute we focus on working on that balance. So you got your water, you got your good shoes on, and you got yourself ready. And I have that beeper put on here, so hopefully you can handle that one. 8 seconds, ready for jump lunges, going down and up for 3, 2, and hit it. So 1 round of 30 seconds of jump lunges here, pushing your legs back. If this is too much, you can go a little bit smaller between your feet, or you can be stepping back and lifting your knees up for a modification. So of course we need to do the jumping to get extra affected on our breathing, but if you're all new to this, you just want to do that modification. 5 seconds doing the jump lunges. 4, 3, 2, and we are gonna walk it around for 1 minute, inhaling and exhaling. And then I'm gonna guide you into a balance work for a little bit less than 1 minute, so we have 10 seconds to get ourselves focused and ready for the second one. And the next set is going to be high knees. 5 seconds. Sorry, not 5 seconds. You have 30 seconds. Just walk around, and you can just keep walking around. Just not stay still. Do some kind of movement. Feel that your breathing is just settling down. And if you want to go along with me, we are going to stand on our right leg in just a few seconds. 10 seconds. And bring it on here. 5 seconds. Standing on your right leg, and we're just going to lift our left leg up. We're going to tap it, and we're going to bring it up, and we're going to bring it back. So we're just going to like slow jogging on one leg, and we're going to continue for those approximately 50 seconds here on the same leg. So bring it front and bring it back. If this is too much, you can either go to a wall, or you can just tap it in and tap it out. So some people are more challenged than others. It all depends on you if you're used to doing some balance work. If not, then it can be a little bit of a challenge to be standing approximately 50 seconds on one leg with no support. Yes, 10 seconds here before we're just gonna walk it out, and then we're ready for second round of that sprint. So just walk it around. Remember, you were staying on your right leg. We're gonna go on the left. Ready for high knees, and we're gonna do that in 4 seconds. Pushing yourself, 3, 2, and 1. And you're gonna go 30 seconds here. If this is too much, you can go up here, and you're gonna bounce a little bit more. And you can move your arms up on top. So we're just gonna bring that up for those 30 seconds. Inhale, exhale, leaning back a little bit. Keep moving. You are not able to speak, only me because I'm guiding you. 8 seconds. You are almost there with your second round of that sprint. 3, 2, and 1 minute. Make sure that you start on start and finish on finish within those 30 seconds. And maybe you are very good at pushing yourself, so you are like this after 20 seconds and you are not able to do any more. It's perfectly fine. We just got that time frame, so we know that we can follow along with each other. So walk it around in 30 seconds. We are coming back on opposite leg. So we're gonna stand on our left leg and doing the knee up. And 20 seconds. Just move it around. Just feel that everything is slowing down a bit, but not slowing all the way down. We are not want to go completely still. And up on our opposite leg, left leg, and we're just gonna bring that right leg up and back. And you can move with your arms, and you can of course support against a wall or wherever you are, or you can just, the worst thing that's gonna happen if you get out of balance is just that you have to put your foot down and come back up again. So no worries, and to be challenged on your balance requires that you're a little bit wiggly here. If you can stand completely still, thinking about what you're gonna have for dinner or lunch, then you're not challenging yourself enough. Then you can close your eyes. That could be a little bit more of a challenge when we do this kind of work here. Or you could just, as mentioned, walk it around still if you're not into this balance work or you need a bit more recovery. Yes, 10 seconds for our next one, which is going to be jump lunges again. Our third set. Ready, 3, 2, and go. So do that long distance between your feet, or do that narrow distance between your feet, or the modification where you bring that knee up. I want you, everybody, to be able to do this. And maybe you want to do the first 10 seconds here, then you can do a little bit more of a narrow stand, 10 seconds, and then you can do the final one with a little bit lower pressure. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and walk it. Yes, so walk it around, and then we're gonna come back standing on our right leg, doing a little bit different of a balance training. Easing off, don't think about anything else than just recovery here. Yes, inhaling and exhaling. Move it around, and if you feel like 2 minutes in between is way too much, I'm sad to tell you, then you need to push your intensity up. So in 10 seconds we're going to come back on our right leg. 7 seconds, lifting ourselves up. 4, 3, 2, and we're gonna lean forward and up again, not touching the ground if possible, leaning forward, stay put and straightening up. So if possible, you don't touch the ground with your left leg. Nose pointing down, reaching up. And a good trick is to engage your core to keep your balance, engaging your thigh muscle. You're working around your ankle joint, your knee, your hip area. Keep moving here, or maybe it's enough for you to stay put here, then you're just gonna do that. Bring it up. I have 5 more seconds, so let's go for 1 more. Yes, and just walk it around. 8 seconds for high knees. Final round of the high knees. Let's get ready and go up with those knees. I'll do the modification here. Leaning back, inhaling, pushing yourself. You do know you have 2 minutes in between. Heavy breathing in and out. keep it moving. 15 seconds, you can do it. Shoulders, arms, shoulder down, arms up. Inhale and exhale. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and walk it out. Yes. So just walk it around. Inhaling. And we have 1 sprint left to go. And we have 1 final balance challenge. And of course, we're going to stand on our left leg this time. But just focusing, getting settled in for your breathing. Yes. 20 seconds and 1 minute is up. And then we're gonna go with that 50 seconds balance on your left leg, or opposite as before. 5 seconds on your standing on one leg. Inhale and bring it down towards the ground and bringing arms up, lifting that leg up, leaning forward. Focus on something on the ground. Connect with your core, engage your glute area, your hip area to stay put. And it's very, very common that you have a side which is better than the opposite. No doubt, my right leg is a lot easier to be standing on. I have to focus and concentrate a lot more on my left side. Engaging. Keep going for 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna do that final jump lunges. Yes, getting up 10 seconds before we're gonna do that final sit for the 5th round. 3, 2, and go. Hit it off here. Inhale, exhale. Do the modification if you need to. Do it along the way, but try to tell yourself that you can do this. Pushing in and pushing out. New energy every time that you inhale. Exhaling. 15 seconds left. I know you can do it. I know you might suffer right now, but it will be over. So keep pushing yourself for 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we are. Yes. Timer to stop. Walk it around. Grab some water if you haven't done it already. In between. Good job. Just move it around until you feel that you are almost in a normal level of breathing. I hope you feel good. You should be. Give yourself a high five and give me a high five. You did it, you came, you conquered, and you survived as well. Yes. So in for that stretching part. You're gonna put right leg in front, hands on thighs, leaning back on your left leg, and you're just gonna push that buttocks back, getting a good nice hamstring stretch and Achilles tendon, your calf stretch, just supporting your hands on your thighs, chin is in. So just have your nose pointing down. No pressing into hyperextension in your knees, especially the one here in front. Don't push it into that hyperextension. And go for opposite leg, pulling back, leaning back on your right leg, pulling that toe up so you get a good stretch in your calf and Achilles tendon. A nice little bit of a grip in your core. And again, no hyperextension in your knee. Feet next to each other and bring yourself in towards your lower body, relaxing, easing off your neck. Inhaling and exhaling. If you can't touch the ground with straight knees, then just don't. Let your arms hang. Focus on straightening your knees, not over straightening. if that's a word, not hyperextension, and all the way up. Hands on your thighs, leaning back, shoulders back. Get a nice stretch in front here. Continue, grab your arms, shoulders down. Leaning back a bit. Yes, great job. So you got the warm up to get settling. You got the 5 sprint to pushing yourself and your heart rate, pushing that metabolism, and you got the jumping part for your bones, your explosive movements for your muscle, your fast twist muscle fibers, and you got the stretch to keep that full range of motion. Everything in one session. Thank you for joining me. You can go and have a look if you want to do a little bit more of a workout, do some strength training, do some push-up, for example, but don't do any more interval training or cardio for today, because you should be keep that in within that 30 minutes approximately. Get the most out of your workout. So thank you for joining me. Make sure that you keep staying happy and healthy and strong, and I will see you back in one of my other sessions. Take